Content warning. This episode of the RPG All-Stars presents The Loaded Dice Rollers features Jamison Stone and Satine Phoenix. We at RPG All-Stars do not support abuse, bullying, gaslighting, as well as other unprofessional behavior. Out of respect for the hard work of the Loaded Dice Rollers crew and cast, and after careful consideration, we've decided to air the original episodes unedited.
Welcome to tonight's episode of The Loaded Dice Rollers. Are gods truly transcendent beings or simply more powerful creatures no different than any other outsider? While the gods might wish to present themselves as transcendent, the answer remains difficult to find. Some of the oldest gods clearly existed prior to mortal life as true gods. Yet other gods had no prior existence and seem to have been the creation of mortal worship alone. Find truth in the path.
Gives me tingles every time. We're going to miss that Deanna, aren't we?
He's so
Tingles
good.
every time, baby.
So good.
Tingles every time. Wow. And that brings us to our, I think this is 26th episode of season 3. Wow, you guys have come a long, long way. All the way from, where did we begin?
Aldor. In
Aldor.
you know, yeah.
Human Nation. You guys were in a small group, wanted to become Pathfinders. Peter Atkinson made you Pathfinders. He made you go through a lot of shit.
Yeah, Peter Atkinson.
And then,
Out of Absalom.
Hey, Peter.
yeah, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
And then
you.
you took a boat with McLean, the guys from Dudes and Dragons,
McLean.
tortured us for a couple episodes. Adam and McLean.
He's so funny.
They were great. Hilarious. The best
He
pair
had
ever.
the greatest potions.
And then John Irons from Astral, escorted you guys to Cheliax, the Devil Nation, in search of this sphere that you heard could destroy the Aspis, which is an item that Therman has. And then you had Jean Simonet from Pixel Dice
John.
deliver you
so
to the
excited.
forest, meeting Knights of Omez. It's actually Ozem.
Same difference.
Potato,
dyslexia.
potato. It's
Yeah.
it's a regional dialect.
Yeah. And then you had, a fantastic voiceover artist deliver you to where you're at. And now we have somebody with blue hair and big muscles and some tats on the show.
Jameson, you're here killing it, baby. And we love it. And we're happy to see you here for another week. Thank you very much. You are upping our street cred exponentially. So
Super happy to be here. You guys are awesome players, and obviously we have an amazing GM here. So the last episode was fantastic, and I'm super excited for this one too. I am not used to playing an evil. Oh, did I say evil? Alignment confused character, but I'm doing my best being bad. Not very good at it.
Evil adjacent.
Evil adjacent.
Yeah.
You're lawful. And the
I'm lawful.
The group caters to lawful. So we're overlooking the evil because you are in the Devil Nation of Cheliax. So as long
Let's
as,
wheel a deal. Give me a deal.
it's, this for that. And Jameson, before we get into gameplay, you have some really cool stuff going on. And just briefly, I know you got the Red Opera out. That's been out for a while. And you have this amazing cruise and some kind of resort thing going on. What's happening?
Satine's Quest is fantastic. My wife is just amazing, and so
Yes.
she does amazing things, and I'm very excited to collaborate and work on them with her. So Satine's Quest is coming up. We have the Wentworth Mansion that's on January 10th through 14th. That is in Charleston, South Carolina. We then have a 7-night cruise. That's May 29th to June 5th, and that is from New York to Bermuda. All of that can be found at satinesquest.com, and it's all gaming. So it's TTRPG, Dungeons and Dragons. Come roll dice with us, loaded or not. Although the drinks are all included, so you might as well be loaded while you're playing with us.
And here's the thing: if you miss those dates, because we we found with our audience, they continue to grow and they keep watching at different time periods. So if you miss those dates, make sure and go to that website and tune in for what's next, because I guarantee Satine and Jamison.
Two to three a year. Yep, we've already done one at our house, and so that's our one for this year, and then we have 2 next year, and then we'll have 3 the year after. So satinesquest.com, and you'll be able to find all of the cool stuff that we're doing.
And Loaded Dice Rollers will be there with some of it when we can afford it.
Come hang out.
Absolutely.
Brooke, you've already booked a couple of them, right?
I'm trying. It's so cool.
I do want to say by now, by the way, Brooke has just booked this role with this amazing show. And Brooke, so what's the show that you're now famous for? Because this is going to air in the future.
It is Artificial on Twitch. It is a wonderful, almost choose-your-own-adventure-esque show. You as the audience get to vote on the choices, and we as the actors act accordingly. If you want something to happen, all you have to do is vote.
Wow, we're going to make this our next podcast.
So
we're gonna
cool.
Please don't kill me.
Yeah. If you killed Brooke, we're going to personally send Jonathan to your house, and he's going to cry at your front door and then leave.
Then me.
He's gonna just
cry.
act
Okay, cry.
like
I was like,
Theros.
send Jameson.
Hi.
I mean,
Don't kill her.
yeah, look at him.
He has had the better
I mean,
stats,
for
when you
sure.
said send me and cry, yes,
Yeah,
that's
just
about the
crying.
extent of what I can do. I can like, oh, look at this guy. He's so pathetic.
Try.
All right, now we have to endorse her. Yeah, I'm not going to intimidate anybody.
If you're just coming into this episode, just hold on for the ride. If you don't understand something, you're going to have to go back and review it, because we're not going to explain it again. Because there's so much happening in this episode, you're just going to want to stay tuned and figure this out. So right away, we see a map. You guys are in an underground lair. It's more like a alchemy lab or maybe a laboratory. And there have been jail bars, and you guys have been going indoors, and there's been these crazy statues that are these devils, and one of them came to life, and you killed it, and you faced a door, and Asmodeus came out on Luna as a trap, and she failed it. She's a very high level thief. Like, that was very insane door. So there we are. Jamison, what do you suggest to them after seeing this, with Asmodeus laying Luna on the floor, and she has been healed by Mora and Theros, so full hit points, but still frightened and confused a little bit.
So, picking up where we were in the last episode, Janus the Trusted will go over to Therman and say, Therman, although at first I feel like we did not get off well, and we may continue not to, I believe that our goals are aligned. And so I would like to impart to your entire party what I know of these objects that you are searching for. If you are able to destroy them, that will further my aims as well. And I will pledge my allegiance to that aim, not to you, but to our common goal. Janus will then very eloquently describe all of the information that he knows with his plus 26 underworld lore of these objects in question.
Yes.
I'd say, yeah, definitely as you do this, Mora would be sitting next to Luna, and if she'd let her, because I know she was really shaky after the last episode, she'd be kind of holding on to her, just trying to provide any support that she can.
Yeah, and Therman, Jamison.
Therman would just be listening to what the lore is. So
Yeah, and you understand a lot of it, Therman, and your great worldliness and beyond. You understood a lot of it, but Janus, he fills in a couple of cracks that you weren't thinking about. And he actually gets that it's a divine nature, that this was all on purpose. Like, you didn't realize it was by divine design, in other words. So he fills you in on a few things. And so you're in this hallway. Obviously, you made some noise with this, setting off this trap. You hear a door. It's very distant, open and close.
something else is here.
Is it the rest of us?
No, Theros, it's not the rest of us. It's something else that's here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was counting that in description. Was it the face of the archdevil that popped out of the door that assaulted Luna a short while ago?
I don't think it was that either. I just heard something up the hallway that means something is here.
Well,
so
then I've got nothing.
Theros, dear,
I've got
maybe keep
nothing.
your voice down for this one.
Sorry, I'm
Don't
sorry.
worry, alert it. It's okay.
Laura,
It's
do
okay.
you have his sock puppet?
You see, she'd pull out the sock puppet.
Please
Mr.
calm him
Spitfire
down.
says to shut the fuck up.
Okay, Mr. Spitfire. Yes. Okay. All right.
It's okay.
This hallway is littered with these veins that glow in purple, and it sort of looks like a leaching like mold or something, maybe scarred by alchemy. And you're in the hallway. You just got blown back by this door. For some reason, you can see through it on the map, but in essence, you cannot see through those doors. And yeah, thank you. And you know there are more doors down the other hallway that were much lighter in nature. So what do you guys do?
I think our option is either to circumnavigate the central room. It looks like some sort of round area, with this being the central vault, to potentially explore the other rooms and then go into the central room, or go into the central room now. I'm happy to do either. If you'd like, I'd lead, but
You hear knocking at the other door,
Oh shit.
like rustling. It's like kicking on the wall.
Why
is
don't
the
you
door
go
in front
in?
of us or another?
That other door that you saw down the hallway.
I
Why
say
don't
we
you go
explore.
and enter that door?
All right, I'll
Let's-
move Jameson up there.
Let's go explore.
Theros?
Do you open the door?
Yes, dear.
You gotta
I will
start.
ask Luna, will you please inspect this door to see
Oh.
if there are any traps?
There are no traps. She clearly says there are no traps.
Moira,
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
what do
that
you
one
need?
right there.
can you check for
Behind you.
arcane just in
Yep.
case?
Sure, I can go ahead.
She does it. No arcane.
Okay.
Fantastic.
norm-
I think that if the door is safe, I will gladly open the door.
He opens the door. And in this, it's called the cage room. Star for you for opening up that door, because sometimes doors
Nice.
are deadly, like we just saw in the last episode. This room is walled with cages of animals of all types. The room is silenced, as when the creatures look like they're making noises, nothing comes out. The room contains two devil statues facing each other as entangled in a staring match. And on the north wall is this guy. He's staring there. He's like chained up against the wall. He's got this bracket around his like waist, and he's like
Shit.
he's flailing.
Do you want me to dispel this? I can dispel it. If it's just a simple silence spell, I can dispel it.
It seems pretty magical. I'd say that's the way to go.
Okay, I'm gonna have to make a check for this. Oh.
Roll high, Brooke.
Yeah, you have to roll
roll
really high.
high.
We
Please.
may wish to position ourselves in case those statues come to life like the other statues.
Why would
Stand
these
by
statues
the
come to
door.
life?
Why did the other statues come to life?
Star.
Why does
I-
anything
Brooke.
come to life?
What did Brooke roll?
Your turn.
0.
I stand by the door.
A 20.
What is life?
What?
That was a critical hit.
Wow.
Did you just
Brooke
crit?
is the best critter
Brett,
ever.
what are the odds?
Wow.
It's this
Brett.
dice! It's this dice, I'm telling you!
That's a
Wow.
star,
Dave,
Brooke.
that
I have the
loaded
same type of
die.
dice. Same type of dice.
This is for my sorcerer. This is my sorcerer's dice. I trust her
Jameson,
with my life.
we are loaded dice rollers, so they are all loaded, all the dice.
All
of
these
them
dice are
loaded, yeah.
BS.
I wish they were,
Well,
actually.
I wish they were because I rolled a 1 last episode.
Yeah.
Please
Okay.
note, my partner has seen me roll this dice in person, and I did in fact crit 3 times that session. It is just
wait.
this dice.
We believe it.
The wise Android data says, don't let them change those dice on you.
As you dampen the silence effect in this room, and it's only brief that you do it for, you hear the cacophony of animal noises, and you see this guy on the wall, and he goes, "Oh, thank God you've come to get me. I can't believe it. It's funny you're here. Oh, is that you, the trusted?
Yes. From where do I know you, sir?
I know you. You've been hired several times by the house, and I want to make sure that that I'm safe. Please."
Well, say what is your bargain, and what do you have to offer to protect and ensure your safety?
The house will pay you handsomely.
Hang
Please,
on now.
Get me off of
out
this
of
wall.
curiosity, yeah, what house are you talking about here?
Who are you? Can you get me off this wall?
Oh gosh, that's such.
I think you need to answer that question before I get you off
Everyone
any walls,
dampening
my
the
friend.
spell, answer the damned question!
If he said that the house, and I'm familiar with the house, Janus will go and start to unhinge him.
Hang
Thank
on
you.
now. I'm still waiting for an
it's
answer.
Herbert. It's Herbert. Thank you. Jameson, just roll a d20. Don't roll a 1. You have to break his shackles.
14.
Okay, you break him right off.
God,
And he
he's
hops.
insanely strong.
He hops down and he grabs his weapon from the corner. And he goes, "Oh, thank you." Thank you. You don't know what it's like down here. These devils.
What are you doing here? What do you know of this place?
I'm not sure. I think they're experimenting on these animals.
For what purpose?
His eyes look a little different than yours. Oh, now they have shades.
With the
They have
shades.
shades.
Do that again. Amazing. Oh
There they
yeah.
are. He's
He
got
looks
some
rad.
shades.
Oh my lord, that's awesome.
Look at his little shades.
He's a little bloodshot around the eyes, and his eyes look a little like grayed out. He says his name is Hubert. Herbert, sorry. Herbert.
Herbert Hubert, what house are you from? Tell me a little bit more about this house.
He looks at you and he images you up and down. He says, well, you look lawful.
That's a fair bet, yes?
He goes, we have to shut these animals up before everyone notices. And so he suggests you leave the room.
Okay, are we all leaving? Can I stop this? Because it's hurting me a little bit at this point.
And she's been holding up a silent spell. She's been lifting it for too long.
Wait, are we gonna leave these poor animals here to get experimented on?
They look really messed up.
That's right. They look really messed up, so I guess we should
when
Put them out of their misery.
When we do leave, can we make sure that the
he
door
burns
is
it.
locked?
Yeah, Herbert throws in a Molotov cocktail and burns
Oh,
it.
that's brutal.
I don't love that.
I just wanted to
He just goes,
lock the door.
God, my
place goes on
deity
fire.
is the Lady of Fire, and I still hated that.
Herbert Hubert, well, I'm still waiting to hear. Tell me, what house are you part of?
He recognizes what you are.
Let us move on. So tell us again, who captured you? How did you make your way here?
I was a gentleman with chains and things out of his flesh.
He doesn't look too gentlemanly to me.
Yeah, not on the same level as I am.
Is he not sympathetic to our cause?
Probably.
Wait,
know
hold
what they're
on,
doing.
Janus. Now we're throwing out some general words here. What cause are you talking about?
I don't know what they're doing in this establishment. That's the problem. He takes out manacles. Sorry, guys. And he puts them on you. Okay, so.
Well, that's all that I need to get to throw down.
Everyone.
You need to be restrained.
All right, I'm gonna attack him. Like, house through, time to throw down, friends.
Plus 19, it's a 38 to hit you.
21.
You notice this, it's marked with House Thrun's symbol on the manacles.
Clarifying question. So I have been hired by House Thrun previously.
Yes,
But
you
just
have.
because I've been hired by them, does that mean that Janus is affiliated with, like, again, within this realm, potentially I have multiple people that I do work for, and just because I've worked for a house previously doesn't mean that I would owe allegiance to them, like carte blanche?
Let me see what your dedication is more. House Thrun, 10 or above, or 11 or above. 11. So you're more prone to be with House
I'm in it
Thrun.
to win it.
Everybody roll initiative.
Yep, let's do it. Too bad. Blocking up my friend. You're from House Thrun. You can basically suck it.
He says, the trusted, it's been a pleasure. And he runs from over the caltraps, takes a bunch of damage.
Take these handcuffs off me.
He doesn't have any keys.
In a show of good faith, I will do my best to decuff you, sir. Please remember this in the future. The next time that I try to save you and your party from a threat.
Just break it. Just I want to see you snap it in half.
He peeks around the door. He goes, is it trusted? Is it okay?
No, not yet. We're not there yet.
This guy again, and I go right after him. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
My good fellow, perhaps we have had some differences, and perhaps we have done terrible things against you without further discretion. Now, if you come here, I'm a follower of Saren Ray. Saren Ray believes in redemption, second chances, and truthfulness above all. And I, with truthfulness in my heart, invite you to come forward so that we may talk this out. You clearly have an ally here that we also do consider an ally. Perhaps, with a bit of mediation, we could learn to get along.
And to be clear, I know that other man. I'm not sure why he is here. However, you all have kind of earned my trust a little bit, enough I'd be happy to hear you out if you have an offer.
Jamison, please roll
It's time for a random encounter.
D100.
We deserve this one. We deserve this.
Don't roll. Jameson's gonna roll like a 98.
Yes.
I'm out of third level
It
spell
is a
slot.
32. A
Yay,
32.
that's a good one.
Only one door opens, and you hear it. It's pretty loud. It's the big doors that you guys were up against.
Oh.
And as
That
you guys
knocked
are
me
having
out?
this conversation, you're kind of like, uh-oh. And you hear a bunch of chains rattling.
Oh, I hope it's a cat.
That's a 32?
We'll stay in initiative.
I wanted it to be a kitty cat.
I rolled bad. 18. You hear down the hallway.
That's not quiet. Come here. I need more for my experiments.
And you hear chains rattling down the hall as you kind of dimly make out a figure. Okay, who is at the top of the round?
We
Jameson?
do
Hold on, it's
still
still a
ha-
32 with Spencer's roll?
You rolled 32, right, Spence?
18.
You
18.
rolled an 18 total.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you hear it.
Janus, you hear what's coming down the hallway.
I do hear something. Let me try to put everything in perspective here. To be honest, the House of Thune, whomever I was supposed to protect, was slain. I think I know who did it. Wink, wink. However, I believe that your mission is of a higher order of pushing back the chaos of these realms.
Yeah, that maps. I'd
Again,
say you should go with that justification for the wanton murder of that individual. Yep. Please continue.
So, I would love if you would view me as a trusted individual. It is literally in my name.
Well, I keep telling everybody. I'm with you on that point. I'm really into the name.
I tried to do the diplomacy thing. It didn't work.
We were there. We were right there. It was a back and forth thing.
Probably the cow trip sticking out of his foot. That why it didn't work.
You've talked far too long. Theros, a chain comes flying at your head.
Bring it, you son of a bitch. All right, that's fine.
We have a common foe. Let us take him out, and then we will settle this after.
13 plus 17, 30.
Just hits.
He sees that sexy sword in your hand. He goes, and he hits you.
No.
2d8 plus 7.
Whoa. Ouch.
20 points of damage.
Yowzer.
Oh, persistent bleed, 1d6. Here we go. 2. He stabs your fingers just right, so you're bleeding too. So that's 22 points of damage, plus 2 bleed.
Okay.
Impaling chain, disarm. Yeah, you see these chains animating around him. Your back is turned to him, actually, Theros. You were arguing. And so top of the round.
Would Janus, with his underworld lore, know who this individual is?
Yeah, he's a devil.
Is he
devil?
Chaotic?
No.
Maybe?
No, he's
he's
lawful.
lawful.
Evil. Yeah.
Oh, good God, man.
Could be harder.
I will talk to him. I will do my intimidation. Would I know him by name?
He calls himself the evangelist.
The evangelist, fantastic. Wonderful. It's like, evangelist, halt! We here are purging the land of chaos. If you will help us do that, I will call you friend. If not, then you will forsake all of our former connections, for we are now on a higher path of justice against chaos.
Oh.
He looks like a very friendly individual.
He's
like a blue man group. Just with like
clearly has good taste in color.
Yeah,
that's right.
Janus, he stares at you. He stares at you, and this is a free thing for him. As you're talking to him, he stares at you. You need to make a DC 21 will save.
Okay, my will is a plus. It says plus 24.
Oh shit! You made it. No
he
problem.
Totally made it.
God, no problem.
Wow.
GM was good to me. GM was good to me.
This guy.
You recognize
level
him
30.
as a creature. You know he's from the Infernals.
Yeah, Janus will then hold the remainders of his action to allow him to seal his fate or join our noble cause against chaos.
For Iomade! And I come down on him. The first is 8 plus 16, so 24.
Hit.
Yeah. I presume he's evil?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Let him taste my blade. Okay, so 8. Ooh, max damage on that one, plus 5. 35.
35. So 40.
So 45 total then, right?
47. I was just my first swing. Here comes one more.
You had to run to him, so that was 1, 2, right?
What?
You had to run to him.
Well, that's one action, so he gets 2 more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you got one.
Fine, I'll do another one.
You got one more.
It's a 21.
Missed.
I promise.
Goes right by his head.
Beast, time to go back to where you belong. And he points his finger and he shoots Hold Array.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe, or he just flatulates. It depends.
84. I don't know if that works. I don't have the chart.
What
on
level
me,
spell is it?
It's a level 8.
Failed it.
All right.
Sorry.
So an 86 is what I rolled on the spell failure.
Jamison, you're witnessing something very unique to us. 86?
Theros, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Penis explosion, right?
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm going to turn down the music for this one. All metallic items within 60 feet of the caster warm considerably per heat metal.
Oh.
That enemy is just covered in metal.
Oh, that's
just
true,
covered.
actually.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
A good point. That's going to be a Pyrrhic victory.
Yeah.
He might like it though, so I'm just saying.
Mora.
Oh,
Oof, ouch, my
yeah.
scimitar. Oof.
Heat up my chains. Yeah.
If you notice, I think that's all he's wearing.
Yeah.
Pretty much. He's like, oh,
Which
yeah.
is crazy because I cast Polar Array, so the absolute opposite happened to what I
Actually,
Dichotomy of wizards.
That makes sense. Yep.
Exactly.
Materials connected to an object. You target, if you're wearing metal, the heat deals 4d6 of fire damage and 2d4 persistent damage to the creature.
Shit.
Great.
Well, to the creature.
wearing
Well,
a
to the
breastplate.
creature, not to
This might
anyone
No,
take
to
else.
everybody in 60 feet. Everybody in 60 feet.
Oh,
Roll the damage, Spee.
Anybody
Roll the damage.
wearing armor, including this guy, 10, 14 points of fire damage,
14?
and then 6 points of persistent damage. So 16 points. 6 of those points will stay on as long as the metal's on you.
Shit.
Is that for weapons or just for armor?
Just armor.
Armor.
The weapons are heated metal, so you're going to want to drop them.
Great. That's great.
Holy symbol is metal.
If you drop it, no damage.
The only thing for armor that I have is leather, so
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, me too.
If you want to hold on to your item, you can try and make a reflex save for half.
Theros and I in our plate armor, like,
Ow, 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 ow.
Mora,
you're
it's
going to
your
be fine
turn.
next turn. You're going to be fine.
All right.
I'm expending one of my heals on Theros.
Okay.
It's going
You
to
heal
be a
again.
1 action heal. I have the feat that gives me d10s for healing, so he's going to be at max no matter what I do because my healing's fucking ridiculous. But I will roll it.
Nice. I love it.
And then
Yeah.
see
Like
if
Walrus all over again.
it's Evangelist's turn. Theros, make a DC 21 will save, please.
Wait, can I find out what hit
I only
points I
used a
get
1
back?
action heal. I have another 2 actions left.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I'd like to cast a spell magic on the heat metal.
Yeah.
You're going against Therman's DC on that. So it's-
Come on, lucky dice. Come on, lucky
43,
dice.
43, I'm sorry.
43 to be for a contested
I mean,
check.
it's a
43?
counter. It's a countered.
It's a counter.
It's pretty heavy though. He's level. He's
I'm level 20, so.
Well, I'm a level 6 cleric. Let's go.
Jesus.
Can I upcast a spell magic? Will that do anything?
Roll a 20.
Get a 20, get a 20, get a 20, get a 20.
Yeah, you have to crit.
Do it again.
With my little dice tray, with my little kitty cat dice tray.
Meow.
19.
Oh, I knew you were
Oh,
going to
so
say that.
close. So Theros, he stares at you, which means you get his gaze. 21 will save, please.
21 will save.
Yeah, can you be frightened or not?
Can I be frightened?
You're a paladin. I don't think so.
I don't know if that's a thing in this though.
But no, frightened. You can definitely
be
take
frightened.
frightened condition. But
Okay, well I got to roll a will save first, right?
yeah, 21. Jonathan has that face. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 15 total.
Oh, okay. It's not a
Okay,
one,
so you are
that's-
frightened. It's a 21, so you just failed it. You're frightened too. And now he launches all the chains at you.
See, -2 penalty, Jonathan, on y'all
Okay.
checks.
He has quite a few chains.
And they are also burning, right? Or at least very hot.
They are also heated.
Yeah, he's going to be taking damage. You can't get rid of him. He actually enjoys the pain. Okay, so here we go.
God damn it.
Yeah, he's like,
finally.
and so here we go.
No,
20.
finally.
Critical hit.
No.
What's the first one?
20.
Miss. Oh wait, it's a 20 to hit.
Again, nat 20?
Natural 20.
20
Shit.
plus 17. And here's confirmed 20.
20 again?
Critical hit confirmed.
No.
Brought to you by Emerald.
Spence, you're being a D-bag right now.
Keep rolling, Spence. Keep rolling. You're on a roll.
Sorry, Theros, I love you.
You're being a D-bag.
14.
Spencer.
14 plus 17.
Wow.
31. AC, 31.
Yeah, you hit.
Wow. Roll percentile.
Critical hit! 39.
Okay, that's not bad. So is this considered slashing blunt or piercing? With
It's
his chains?
piercing damage with his chain.
Piercing,
There's
okay.
little hooks on the end of it. Just sends him right into you.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's basically your standard critical, so you're going to just add another bonus to the critical that you usually
So
would have.
that was triple.
that's all.
That was a triple
But
critical.
Roll a dex check, DC 10 or fall, so you can be prone. So DC
Whatever.
10, you only had your dex bonus.
And he's going to be disarmed.
I pass it.
Okay.
And he's going to be disarmed because it was critical.
Why?
Oh, you're right. Now the disarm comes into effect for sure.
Okay, so it's triple damage or quadruple damage?
What's it normally? Double? So you confirmed it once. And then
No,
you
I
rolled-
confirmed it twice.
Yeah.
No,
it's
you
probably 4
confirmed
times
it
damage.
once.
No,
I
his
rolled
last
two
roll was
20s,
14.
and
20,
then
20, and 14, so you
Yeah.
got 2 more crits on you. And it's normally double damage, so yeah, it's...
Oh, Jamison, the DM's hot tonight. Satine hates us. Okay, 6 plus 7
13.
piercing plus 1d6 persistent bleed. 6. So you're maxed out on your persistent bleed, and you just took 6 plus 7, which is 13 times 4?
Yeah.
52 points of damage, and you need to make a massive hit check, and that's only on the first. So we do. So he went over 50 hit points of damage, and when you do that as a medium-sized creature, you need to make a fortitude check, make sure you don't die.
Yeah, just
Massive
instantly
hit.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what
So-
am I trying to beat here?
It's a fortitude.
A DC 15 usually.
I miss it by 1.
Wait, doesn't Brooke have a thing on you? Isn't it?
Yeah, and
the
the thing is being counteracted by the
Frightened.
other thing you put on me, the frightened.
Oh,
So I got a
shit.
14 because I rolled a 5 plus the plus 9 for the fortitude save.
The good news is I don't have to roll anymore. The bad
Yeah.
news is Theros has like a shark with a bunch of chains and a hook. He's hooked, and he
Oh my
falls to
gosh.
the ground.
You see Gravis in the afterlife there. I was like, hey, it's fun in this world.
Oh, he just
Get your
just
balls
falls.
out of
Still
my
in the
face.
forest.
Can I tell you're flourishing?
Is he
He
dead?
just, he just
Yeah, he
falls on the
failed his
ground.
fortitude save for massive damage.
We love you, Jonathan.
Ah,
Sorry,
Oh.
the evil has taken you. You see Jameson's guy kind of smile a little bit, and then he hides it. He hides it. He's
I'm
like,
not
well, I didn't mean
Shouldn't
that.
have argued with me. I'm trying to help you.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. It is Luna. You see your friend Theros. Well, you've bonded with Theros. You see him fall.
Yeah, they were our closest friend after our family died, and
Yep. Reliving trauma. Going up right now.
You know, I think I take it back, actually. I think it was actually triple damage against Jonathan, by the way.
Yay!
oh,
I rolled 2 20s and then I confirmed. So that's 3
okay,
right there.
right, so
and then
what
I'm in the
you-
chart.
Well, okay, you're right. I read it wrong. On the percentile chart, it says standard critical damage. So if you're in the 41 or above bracket, you would get +1 to your multiple on the critical.
So it's only 3.
It's only, yeah, exactly. It's only 3.
Yay!
rules God, rules God.
Hey, rules
Okay.
Rules God.
So I rolled 13 plus
So
6.
he doesn't have to roll a save. He doesn't have to roll a save for fortitude damage.
Oh
then.
my God! So he's got 13 times 3
Yeah.
is 39.
Yeah.
Plus 6
Plus 6.
persistent bleed, which is 45. So you're
45,
going to
yep.
be bleeding 6 points of damage every round, and you're still up for some reason.
I sure am.
Rules God.
Woo!
For a second, when you died, you saw Besticle, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
no. So
Get
you
your
got put
balls
back.
out of my face.
Don't go!
You heard Nora in fucking
no one to talk to.
hysterics.
Your balls out of my face.
Luna's
Oh, that
gonna
was
take
just his
her
first attack, by the way.
We've already moved on.
Here's his
I've
second
already
attack.
done things.
He really likes Paladin. Second 20.
Fine. Then I undo.
No, you
my-
didn't.
Wait, will you roll another crit? Oh my lord!
19.
Take persistent damage.
No, dude, I only have 11 hit points left.
Wow.
Okay, well, you only took 39 damage. You only take persistent damage at the end of your next turn. You rolled another crit?
78.
Yeah, he confirmed it.
He did.
Just confirmed
20
the
and a
critical.
19.
78.
That
on the crit
orange
chart.
dice.
Oh my
that we hate.
god. All right.
Put it in jail.
11
There's-
plus
that's
7.
the thing.
Times 2 at least.
I'm gone.
Jameson, he has
Not
orange
for
dice that we
fucking
just
long.
hate because it's
Apparently
just like,
so, man.
You're not
This
going.
is
It's meant to be a joke.
brutal.
It is
It's like playing with
absolutely a thing
Satine.
that orange.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You
What
are
was the
not
damage?
gone for
28.
long.
You see that brutal too?
Did you confirm the critical,
Jameson?
Spencer?
Nice.
I'm a big softie, man.
It's 11
I'm
plus
like, I'm
7.
so nice.
18 times 2 at least. I mean, he's already dead.
That's right, but let's see what actually happened. All right, leg. So how it happened was there's a leg attack. It's a broken shin. So he basically has broken shin. The chin.
Okay, so one chain goes right through his leg, just pierces the bone, and the whole leg shatters. And you see Theros just go down.
And you see Gravis again.
Hey, Theros! You came back! I knew you'd come back!
Oh no! He came for me. He has one more. He has one more move, so he's just gonna. He's gonna retreat.
Retreat!
Don't you fucking run away!
Yo, here's done. I killed the paladin.
You have a player
Show
left. Come
you.
back.
So Luna is going to go ahead and
Sorry, Jonathan. We all love Theros.
Your dice sucks.
Sometimes it just rolls ones. I mean,
she's gonna go ahead and throw a dagger
at what?
at. Oh, that's right.
the retreating.
Yeah,
The
he pieced
retreating
out.
thing. He's out. Well, I'm gonna go over to Therman.
Well, he actually, the guy's retreating might fall dead, right? He doesn't have heat metal on him spans per round. He's eventually just gonna fall down unless he makes a save.
Yeah. How much? How much damage? Well, this will be top of the round next round.
With the enemy leaving, I will look down at this fallen paladin. Can anyone resurrect this man?
Good
Do you have
question.
any abilities to bring him back? His
I'm
body
trying.
is still here. It's
I'm
not been
going to
disintegrated. His shin looks to be destroyed, however.
I can splint that. It's fine.
Way to reiterate everything.
Therman drops down to his knees in front of Theros. Saren Ray, I have not asked or called upon you for a long time, but I'm making a wish right now. This wish is for Galorian. It's for all that you hold true and all that we hold true. For if we fail, everything will be destroyed. I wish that this paladin, Theros, is back to life with full health. And with that, he lays both hands. Lays both hands on Theros.
This is going to be really hard to make. This is level 9 spell or level 10?
So everyone sees.
He has a very intense roll.
I just rolled, and this is what happened.
Oh no, we can't.
Is it a 2?
Is that
Was it
not-
100?
Double
It's a
zero.
100.
Zero.
It's I've never rolled.
100.
I've never rolled a 100 before. It is a fucking 0 and a 0. A
Damn,
100.
I love Kurt's
How do I do
dice.
this?
They're as good
Oh
as
my
anything.
god.
Did he make it?
Well,
So he made the wish?
He made it.
I swear to God, I've never rolled a 100 before. It's a
get a
100,
star.
a 0,
I'm
0, and a
coming
0.
back as a three-headed
So,
Triceratops or something. That's amazing, dude.
You hear Gravis and the ghost saying,
Haven't wished for me too. Haven't wished for me too.
My balls.
Don't forget
My
about the
balls.
worship
My
of
balls.
assholes.
Well, so if you're listening, you don't understand what happened. So again, he's a 20th level wizard trapped in a 5th level body. So all of his physical attributes are of that 5th level dude, and he can cast spells 5th level and below, no problem. That a 5th level person could cast. Except he's casting a much higher level spell, which he has to really make this a crazy, insane roll, and he just did it. So this is
That's
quite a big
nuts.
moment.
Oh, you
I think it was a 99 or 100 you had to do for that. So that's.
It was 100.
Yeah, I just got the text.
By the way, in the other room, you hear chains fall to the ground.
You.
What do you guys do? Let's see. It is now Mora's turn.
Hi, Mora's in hysterics. She is immediately dropping to her knees beside him, and not knowing if he's at full or not, she is propping his body up on her lap and dumping all of her healing into him.
He's
Nice.
totally healed. Okay.
He's
fully
completely
healed,
healed.
It doesn't matter.
She doesn't know that.
His leg will never be the same that was shattered. He
Yeah.
takes -5 movement speed from now on.
Boom.
And it,
There's Warforged for that. You can get
Yeah.
a prosthetic.
I need a new leg.
you're in the right laboratory for that. Okay, so you hear chains in the other room fall behind the door. What do you guys do?
You see Janus holding his hand out, wanting this sword, and you see now a tear is coming down his face, and he's asking for this sword.
Stop it.
Look, he's trustworthy. It's in his name. Maybe we should let him. I mean, look, I'm back against all odds.
Theros, could you just take a moment to be calm, please? I'm having a little bit of a breakdown. Just let him have it for this once.
Does he have the sword?
Yeah, I gave it to you.
Fantastic.
You gave the sword?
Fantastic. His fingers curl around this sword, and you feel it burning him, and then he looks to your cleric, and he says, do you have the ability to bind me to whatever goodness brought this man back to life? For in all of my days, I have never seen such a holy and righteous, and his hand is smoking, such a holy and righteous action.
It's screwing him up big time.
I will forsake the evil of my ways, and I will turn to the light to be one with whatever deity has allowed you to bring this man back to life. And he will then take this sword and he will hand it back to Theros.
Thank you. I mean, it's got some of your skin on it. And by the way, if you're gonna go with a god, I would go Iomade.
Covering his mouth. She's covering his mouth and kind of like.
Saren Ray. And you're lucky because,
That's
as I
awesome,
stated
Jameson.
before,
That's a star.
Saren Ray believes in redemption. And I would be remiss not to believe that you are capable of redemption as well. I know for a fact that she would be more than happy to welcome you with open arms.
Fantastic. What must I do then?
As this conversation's happening, you see Luna just like slowly continue to walk the hallway. Because it's just like a lot of emotional trauma. She just needs to.
Oh, those are all caltraps. You don't want to walk through there.
Oh,
you want to go the other way.
Backwards? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I'm going.
And you notice as you go down the hallway, Luna, that the door is open, and the chain devil is on the floor with heated metal burning him. Still, he's dead.
I go over to the chain devil and.
Coup de grace, baby.
No, he's already dead.
I point at the chain devil and go. Go on. you can go back.
I would say that Mora would, while keeping
That's a star.
a hand on Theros, less covering his mouth now and more just holding him in a half embrace, she'd extend a hand to you and gently take yours if you let her.
Grasp her hand willingly.
She'd give it a squeeze.
It's all burny and soft.
As I said, forgiveness and truth. Through forgiveness and truth, you see her light. Live a life of virtue. Find peace among dawn flowers and bask in the sun. There she'll see you. And under her light, you will find peace, and you will find happiness, and you will find the path. I promise you that.
More tears come down Janus's face.
I want that god.
Isn't she great?
Yeah, that was awesome. Good job, Mora. And he does. He goes negative a level, but he changes alignment.
Also, she's so pretty.
Wow.
I don't know if you've seen a picture of her, but my God, is she pretty.
And Luna, can I describe what this hallway is like? So
Yeah.
you've entered the inner hallway. It's a 15 by 15 walkway. It's riddled with cracks. Black mold spills out from these cracks, connecting web of tentacles accented by twitching lights. The outside of the entire hallway contains jail bars, and behind those bars are humanoid creatures They're attached to the wall every 5 feet, mostly alive, but the life force is nearly drained from all of them. Purple magic light makes this a very dimly lit scene for you. So you see creatures of all types. They're all humanoids. They're attached to these little, if you can see in that room.
Yeah, I see like.
You see the bars, and you see like
bars and, like,
there's these
little
clasps
twigs.
that are holding humanoids on the wall.
Okay, they're holding. Okay.
Yeah, all types, like gnolls and humans and dwarves and halfling, everything.
Yeah, wait. It's very.
They all seem like their eyes are kind of grayed out, kind of like that guy that you saw, and like they're almost dead.
Hey y'all, get over here!
Janus will go to both Theros and the cleric and say, I've lived my whole life among fiends and demons as a human, just trying to survive. If you adventurers are able to show me a new path of being, I would gladly look to that and try and understand what it is to walk in the light. I have always been truthful. I have always followed the law despite the harshest of conditions. And so that shall not change. However, the selfish nature that I have had to strive to survive in, I may be able to learn how to help others without thinking of only myself.
Well, that was amazing. And
that was amazing.
Could be time for a name change. Do you think you're just trusted now, or are you enlightened?
I would gladly take the new moniker if you wish to bestow it upon me.
Coming from Theros.
He's trying to
Janus the Enlightened. I like it.
Following Saren Ray. It is a bit of a pun, so.
It's got a good ring to it. I really like innuendo in my naming schemes, so Janus the Enlightened it is. You've witnessed a miracle here, my friend. And I am that miracle.
You are that miracle.
That's right. And look, you burn the flesh off your palm in a very, very dramatic fashion to join the ranks of those that walk the light. And listen, it's an exciting thing. You've taken your first step into a larger world where you get to kill all the devils and demons that you've ever wanted to, without retribution, because you're right. The answer is you're right.
Well, they have persecuted me and mine my entire life. So I will take that new vow, and we shall rid this land not only of chaos, but also of fiends and devils.
I love this guy.
No.
Jesus.
Luna, go for it.
So,
Sorry.
57.
You see a woman.
Is she cute?
She's crawling on the floor, and all of her clothes are tattered.
Damn it.
And,
Oh God.
and she says, "Yeah, thank God somebody's here.
Okay, never
You
mind.
have to help me out of here."
You see Luna just very slowly backing up.
She's like, "Please, I need your help."
I'm leading her over.
Oh my God.
Never mind.
Goodness.
Not cute.
She's only crawling about 10 feet around. But go
That's
ahead.
fine. I'm just showing her the exit. Doesn't mean that I'm abandoning her. Why would I show her the only
She goes,
exit and
"Please,
entry point that I have?
My children are back here.
You're not
I
being
can't-
specific.
I can't
Help you
leave
with
them."
what?
And she crawls back into the darkness. "I can't leave them. Help."
Well, thank God I'm not
feel
there.
like by now everyone else should be over here.
All right, so I'm gonna put all you guys next to Luna.
Okay.
So there's these, people, things, creatures that have those great eyes. There's a really creepy woman over there.
You hear her scurry down the hallway, maybe on the ceiling with her like tippy to the nails chipping to the ceiling.
I said I checked the ceiling.
Normal.
She went down the other side of the hall,
Normal old lady thinks.
but she disappears into the darkness.
I mean, we're gonna go eradicate that thing, right? I mean, that didn't look natural. And it seemed like it was actively trying to trick us.
I'm out of spell slots.
No, that's not good.
Yeah.
You see what you think is a hag crawling on the ceiling, and she goes
The
into
same
room,
one or a different one?
and she shuts the door.
Wait, when the hag went into the door, did I see how the hag went into the door?
Oh yeah, on the ceiling.
Did they just push it?
Yeah, she just went in.
Okay, I just pushed it.
On the floor.
Yeah.
It seems really tough.
Can I just jump?
It's 15 feet.
Fine, I put on the bat wings. I activate it and I just go up to the ceiling I push the door.
Yeah, it opens.
It's the most
Perfect.
badass
I
weapon
push
I've
and hold the door open.
You got to start for that. Nice job.
Thank you.
You open up a room. This is the inner sanctum. It's 60 by 60 chamber. It's 30 feet high and 15 feet in the center is a sphere magically cabled to the walls, holding it steady. There are 8 devil statues, all focused on the center of the room. The sphere makes a crackling noise every few seconds. The room is dimly lit with purple glow, and cables and chains hold up the sphere. The room reeks of burnt flesh. The ceiling is plain and unadorned. The walls of this chamber look like bulging stone bubbles that have been extruded and rippled to seem like the sphere's gravity has been pulling them for a long time.
Yeah, well, we're walking into that
walk
room.
into the
ready.
All right, so everybody make a acrobatics check. All of these chains and cables that line the room are all like they're it's kind of like Mission Impossible.
Apparently, acrobatics is my
Yikes.
best.
I got an 11
Oh,
for
God.
acrobatics.
What'd you get, Maura?
8.
Total?
I have a +1.
We're walking around in plate mail, buddy. I mean, we're not, doing any pole vaulting.
What do you want from me? I'm a cleric.
Front line.
Yikes.
We've never seen a pommel horse a day in our lives.
We're tanks.
How many times can you kill Theros in one?
Oh wow, that's not.
We're literally body
well.
blocking him.
How many times can Therman roll 100? That's the real question.
That's true, right?
Both of you guys make a reflex save.
18.
They're low level.
18 + 9.
Oh boy. This thing is super high level in the center of the room. You guys knew what you're coming here for, right? Here's the bad and good news.
Bad news.
Get
Kill
trapped
me.
inside.
It's a sphere of annihilation,
Yep.
Perfect.
and it's chained up and linked to the walls somehow magically. But 2 of you failed to get through the chains,
So
kind of like
you get
Mission Impossible.
annihilated.
And then you failed the basic reflex save. So you take 14d6 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
I'm just going to halve that. So
50?
7.
Wait, no.
7 times 6
24.
is
42.
Yep.
Hey, I'm still up.
Me too.
42 points of damage by touching these things accidentally.
I'm barely up, but I'm up.
Janus has a moderate healing potion, and we'll offer it.
Yeah.
Little sips to everybody.
And offer it.
We'll
to
do
both.
shots of the potion out of the little. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Are we destroying this?
Please, I have 10 hit points.
Can we just toss this aspis thing in there?
I also am giving
7.
myself a limit.
Everybody
unless
grab my
13
hands.
minutes.
Grab my hands.
Five.
We grab
Everybody.
his hand.
4,
And then I'm going to use a teleport spell.
3. Well, you're in the Whispering Woods. Hey, Jamison, you want to tell them what your teleport spells did?
The teleport spell scrolls that I had, there's a lot of pockets of anti-magic auras that prevent travel cleanly. Is my understanding.
All right.
Yeah, dude. Sorry.
I'm not sure where you guys went.
But we went somewhere.
Well, the Whispering Forest doesn't allow travel, or like you would think it would.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
man.
you're fine.
That was so much
Rad.
fun. Jameson,
See?
thanks again for joining us.
you.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Jameson. Yay.
Like, and have fun in your 5-star
Cruise.
resort and the cruise. We'll see you on that, by the way.
Come hang out. Come.
We already booked
Yeah.
tickets.
Yeah.
Congratulations
All
on Red
drinks
Opera.
are included.
Well,
Oh,
this is loaded dice rolls. You don't have to say much after that. Yeah.
Jameson was a quote machine tonight. It was hilarious.
yeah.
I'm gonna
It
be
was
laughing at it.
amazing,
I
for
wasn't
sure.
even thinking it for
Yeah.
like 4 weeks.
Love it.
Awesome.
So
All right, thanks
good.
everybody.
Don't miss out. Press that subscribe button. Find us on Facebook and Instagram at Loaded Dice Rollers and at Gia McLeods.